Um, Nobody gave the bishop thank you for that because this young man was a fugitive, and they thought that he was going to kill other people, and so forth and so forth. And when we turned him in, nobody even wanted to talk about that story anymore, as far as the young man allegedly killing the Goldman Sachs worker on the Q train. The whole narrative was created around Bishop Whitehead, and they started the trend bling bling Bishop. See, a lot of you guys did not know about this. All you guys knew about was the robbery of my church in uh, July 24th of 2022. Everybody started to talk about the robbery, but yet everybody didn't know that I went through national news around the world because of me turning in a fugitive, wanted for murder. So you guys, a lot of people just knew what happened to my church, but they didn't understand how the whole bling bling theory started and how the bling bling bishop and all of these things that the media had started to put out there about me. So I became a target because of me being a a fashionable preacher, a young black man, and I became a target. I became a target, and then they did their research and seen that the mayor of New York and myself, he mentored me, and they started to look at our relationship as far as friends. And the target began. So the reason why I wanted to come on today is because this young man named Larry Reed has been destroying the gospel community, and he has been extorting a lot of preachers. Okay. And this is not something that I just bringing out or fabricating. This is something that I have documentation of. He is someone that has been a gangster against church leaders and leaders that have either attempt to commit an error or committed an error, and he would find out about it, and he would extort them, and he would put their business out, and he would destroy churches and destroy families. However, when the robbery happened, and I'm going somewhere with this, y'all. And when the robbery happened, and there is court documentation, you guys, of pastors paying him money to be quiet, right? I'm not just throwing this up, you know. They're actually paying him money to be quiet, and there's a lot of under the table money also, but there's a lot of pastors that have been reaching out to me, and there's a lot of, and there's, we'll get into that. I'm gonna get into that. Let me not get aside of myself. So when he started to laugh about the robbery in my church, and he laughed at when my 8-month-old daughter at the time, there was a gun to her face. And hold on a second, let me just block this retard, y'all. I'm sorry. Lamar Art Buckle. Let me just block him. Sorry. Yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah. So once he started to laugh and mimic my church being robbed and the gun being pointed in my daughter's face, me and him got into it. And when we got into it, I don't play. You know, I call it how I see it. I said what I said. I mean what I said. And what he did was, since my name was so popular every single day he was using my name. He was using my name for clickbait, using my name to build his following, using my name. And every time he did this, he would be distorting my name and distorting my family and lying. That's why I have a $20 million lawsuit against him right now. And yes, he's finally been served, because we've been looking for him for months and he's been ducking and hiding, and he's finally been served. So now that process is going on. However, with him continuously trying to destroy my character and destroy my family and destroy my church, if you guys listen, and we have this stuff recorded, he kept telling you guys that I was going to be arrested. I was going to be arrested. I was going to be arrested. And he kept on planting that narrative seed. Y'all going to see there's more stuff there's stuff going to come out about him. There's stuff going to come out about him, and the feds are going to lock him up. I'm telling you this, I'm telling you that. So he was saying to a lot of my church members, don't go to church. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. He's a fraud. He started to say all these things. And me, I'm 10 toes down. I went right back at him. We got information that he's a whole pedophile. Larry Reed is a pedophile. He has multiple victims, and there are more victims that are about to come out. He has multiple victims that he pedophile. Levontre was 15 years old, and he paid this 15-year-old boy $60 to have to have oral sex with him, right? And all this stuff is out now. All this stuff is out, and I'm just trying to lead up to show you guys what's actually going on. And so that victim came out, and he tried to sue the victim. But before he tried to sue the victim, I told the victim, whatever happens, he said, Bishop, he's going to try to sue me to try to shut me up. I said, don't worry about it. I'll take care of the attorney fees. He came out public, told his story on my page. And this was just through the phone. And then he went to Tasha K and did a live interview. He did a live interview with Tasha K. His mother did a live interview, and his brother did a live interview with Tasha K to establish that Larry Reed did molest him. And Larry Reed admitted it multiple times thereafter, after he denied it, that he did molest him. And there are more victims that are about to come out that Larry Reed is trying to get in contact with to stop them from coming out. I'm the only pastor, and I'm the only person that ever stood tall to this maniac, to this pedophile, Larry Reed. And he was so angry, and he had to do something wicked. So Larry Reed is also a part of this federal case that I was arrested with. I'm not going to get into that because I can't get into the legalities of this case. So I'm not going to get into it. But I'm talking about this New Yorker article that just arrived, I think a month or two ago, that I did not speak on it yet, but I'm going to speak on it because I've been getting a lot of questions about it, and I want to bring clarity to the situation. So Larry Reed was in contact with people and working with the feds to arrest me. So Larry Reed will be subpoenaed, like his phone records will be subpoenaed, because Larry Reed is part of this whole setup to place me in prison and try to kill my character. Okay. And all of this is about to come out. Okay. I was going to bring one of the victims just told me that I could tell their story. Okay. So, and they're on right now watching a lot of some victims. Well, I'll get to that. But anyway, so Larry Reed started to call the FBI and try to get them to arrest me. And he's a part of this whole case as well. And I'm trying to show you guys the maliciousness of a pedophile, someone that have been touching little boys, having oral sex and whatever else he was doing with little boys, young boys. And he's now a part of my case as far as, and that's public knowledge, because what he did was he played the voice message of the FBI agent calling him back after he called. So this is all public information, y'all. And I'm getting to the point of why I'm on. So Larry Reed has been pushing, and Larry Reed, when I got arrested on the week of Christmas, y'all remember that, a popular bishop arrested on the week of Christmas. Media, publicity, destroying the bishop's character. And that's why Larry Reed was able to say within 3 months he will be arrested, because he was the one of the ones pushing. And he also he is and y'all going to see publicly, he was in contact with this person that I'm about to talk about, as per the article. He was in contact with the one that had set this entire piece up. And all you have to do is go back to his live when he stated that I would have been arrested, and he told everybody. He said, I told you, and I know all the parties, and I've been speaking to all the parties. I want y'all to listen. Okay? I want y'all to listen. I spoke to everybody that deals with this, and it's so sad. Okay? So I want to fast forward. An article came out, and the article is from the New Yorker. Now, this article was written by this creep called Eric Lach, Lach, and it was published last month. Okay, and so there has been a lot of press asking for interviews that I've declined. I've declined so many interviews. And this guy, Eric Lach, that's how you pronounce his name, he's been chasing me for a story for months after months after months after months. And I told my publicist, listen, tell him, please don't contact me no more. So he had a vendetta against me as well. And I don't know how he got in contact with this guy who they call, because everybody's asking me, they're saying, who is the businessman that they said you extorted? And they saying the New Yorker is saying that this is the businessman, and they named the guy. So I want you guys to go to the New Yorker. All you got to do is Google it. And the first 3 paragraphs is going to talk about the actual con man who set me up. Not only is he trying to set me up, but he's also trying to set up the mayor of New York. And quote, and y'all can read it on your own. It says, that guy, I'm not going to say his name. Y'all read it for yourself, because I'm now answering all your questions as per what this article has been beating me up. Okay, y'all want to know? Here we go. It says, on a friend's advice, they got his name, called an investigator at the U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan. And he said, I think the mayor of New York is on the take. The person who Larry Reed has been communicating with recalls and said, what do you mean? The investigator patched in a colleague, and the young man told his story. And this is what he said. He said, the mayor of New York City is trying to extort me through someone else. This is an assault on a young Black bishop and the second Black mayor of New York City. If y'all go to this article, you will see his name because he made it public. I have to now stand to answer what this article has tried to destroy my character. And he's the person that started this whole debacle against Bishop Whitehead. It's him. And when you guys do the research, I have victims. I have one young man that was supposed to come on, but I'm not going to bring him on. I have a few victims that's up here. So when this article came out, this guy's victims, the one who's setting me up and is trying to set the mayor of New York up. And I don't want to say no names. Y'all read the article. You read the article. He made these statements. You read the article. And if you Google his name, you're going to see multiple fraudulent arrests, that he's been arrested for fraud. You're going to see over, if you know how to Google and know how to search, over 15 to 20 lawsuits of him conning people out of money. I have a young lady up here right now who will be on at a later date. An incredible story. $70,000 lost, plus more damages. I have another young man that's on right now that this gentleman that they're talking about stole $85,000 from him and sold him a car that he don't even own. I have another young man that's watching, and I know he was going to come on, but he'll be all right. I'll do it myself. Stole $120,000 from him. I have another Orthodox Jew that will be on as well. I really don't want to, I want these people to feel comfortable. But this Orthodox Jew, I met him, we talked for a long time. This young man, y'all gonna see the first 3 paragraphs, that's his name. Google the New Yorker. And if y'all can, if you look at it right now and y'all wanna, I think somebody put his name up. I already think somebody put his name up already. But if y'all wanna do that, so y'all can see, hold on one second, who this person is. He is a white man, and he has targeted a young Black pastor and a Black mayor of the biggest city, one of the biggest cities in the world. And he quoted and said that the mayor of New York City is trying to extort him through me. Y'all putting, I see what y'all doing. Y'all see what y'all doing. I see y'all researching. But what I'm trying to show y'all is everybody's attacking Bishop Whitehead's name. And all you guys have to do is do the research. And you're going to see that I'm an innocent young Black man. Bishop, this must be the year of defamation for you. My daughter's still over there. Oh, God. So I want y'all to understand, all you have to do is put his name, research his name and Google it. This is the one that the New Yorker is calling a businessman. This is the one that they're saying that he's saying that the mayor of New York is trying to extort him through me. I want you guys to do the research. I am a young black man that's being attacked. Y'all want to see, we look at Eric Gardner. We look at George Floyd. We look at Mr. Nichols that just got killed in Memphis. This stuff is happening with paperwork too. This stuff is happening to prominent leaders. And because I have a platform, I'm hoping that some justice will happen. There's no reason why they should take this man's word for anything. And nobody can't tell me that they're not researching his name and knowing what he's doing. I just got another text that he has another $1.2 million of theft. Is it because he's white? And what happens is the African-American community, all of y'all jumped on me. All of y'all jumped on me. Sonny, it's the New Yorker. Put the New Yorker and put my name and you'll see it come up. And now we found out also, as per Larry Reed, that he was in contact with this same guy. So I'm just clearing up this article right here, y'all. I'm not talking about my case. I'm not bringing any of that stuff up. My lawyers will handle it. And I just want y'all to understand that Bishop Whitehead is not guilty. And Bishop Whitehead and the mayor of New York, Eric Adams, is actually the ones that's trying to be being set up by a con man. I want y'all to get that understanding. I want y'all to read. I want you to read. All you have to do is put in the New Yorker and put in Bishop Whitehead. It'll pop right up. And all you have to do is look at the first paragraph. It states the mayor, then me. The first four paragraphs is going to tell you everything you need to know. And all you have to do is look up the people. One second, y'all. There are so many victims from this guy. There's so many victims. And then y'all going to see this editor write all this garbage about me. I'm talking about garbage. And once y'all see the setting from the first four paragraphs, and now y'all know who this guy is, you can't believe what this editor. And then let me tell y'all this. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, right? Some of the victims, all of the victims, all of these victims that are this guy's victims, that he stole so much money from them, they found out about me from this article. And they were upset at this article. So what they did was they emailed the New Yorker and told them, yo, this can't be true. Look at what he did to us. Look at what he did to me. And this editor, Eric, how you spell his name? Eric Lach. He disregarded all of the emails. You want to know why? Because he didn't want to mess up his story. He didn't want to mess up his story. He put it out there on what he wanted to put out. And he put it out there. So let me say this, y'all. So now, let's fast forward. Let's get back to this. So now you guys are going to be able to see that this con man is trying to set up the bishop and the mayor of New York. Secondly, Larry Reed, he knows that the reason why he came at me is because he lied on me and because I exposed him for pedophiles. So now what's going to happen is when Larry Reed goes to trial with me on my lawsuit, Larry Reed, you played with the wrong one. You want to know why? Because the allegations that you have HIV and the allegations that you touch more boys will come out during this trial. I'm going to be asking for health records. My attorneys are going to be asking for phone records. You name all the records, you done opened up the wrong door. They're all saying that you have HIV. You claim you're not. You don't. No problem. When we go to court, you are going to have to expose it all. And a lot of victims already called me. A lot of people are coming out, brother. And even if I just had Levantre, his mother, and some other people that's connected to him, brother, we are going all the way. We're going all the way. And your lawyer's response, brother, we're going all the way. All the way. Oh, no, it's not HIPAA violation, ma'am, Tammy. It's not HIPAA violation. Because if it has something to do with the trial, okay, we can subpoena the records, okay? It's not. It's not. Do your homework. It's not. Court order. It's coming out. So, Mr. Larry Reed, I understand that you were working with all of these people to try to hurt me and my family because you're a child molester. Somebody said, I'm not even going to repeat what you said. Matter of fact, I'm going to block you. Let me block you. So that's it, y'all. I just really wanted to get this in the way, and I wanted you guys to understand that I'm going to fight for my life. Thank you. Somebody said, if it's in a court order, it's no longer HIPAA. Thank you so much. Pretty Mac. Thank you so much. But we're going for everything, brother. You done sparked up the wrong tree. You got your views. You got your more followers, but now it's time. You know, when will it stop? Let me tell you something. The media has opened the door for my family to be hurt, my church to be hurt, me to be hurt. And nobody understands. Nobody understands being attacked by the world. Calling me a scammer, calling me a fraudster, calling me this, calling me that. It's wrong. It's wrong. And it's so many things that I can't talk about that will come out. Okay? But I want y'all to read. I want y'all to read. Read the New Yorker. Read the New Yorker. That's how all of the victims of this man who's trying to set me up, that's how they contacted me. That's how they contacted me. And I am in prayer. And that's why the victims found me, because the prayers of the righteous avail much. And I'm asking, and all of them have already filed federal complaints against him. All of them. Now let's see what they do. Let's see if he gets arrested. I'm not promoting the New Yorker because I know they don't like me, but what they did was they have opened up the door and exposed the one that's been lying on me. So this is why I'm here. I wouldn't be able to come on no other way, right? Because I can't come on and just sit here. I didn't throw no name out, but I can't come up here and just start talking about what's going on in the case. No, I'm talking about this article. I'm talking about this article, right? So therefore, since they put this article out, I'm able to talk about it because it's public, right? Which he should not have put the article out. I mean, which he should not have done no interviews. But at the end of the day, Bishop Whitehead is innocent. And I really wish that my followers and the people that love God and the people that love righteousness would support me, right? Would support me in every aspect of my life. The bishop was set up. That's it. Read the article. This guy said the mayor of New York tried to extort him through me. It's a lie. It's a lie. The mayor of New York is a phenomenal man. I'm not worried, but I don't even know this guy like that. So I want y'all to understand, please stop drinking the Kool-Aid, y'all. Y'all drunk the Kool-Aid when everybody said I set the robbery up on my church. Everybody said it. 2 months, ridicule. The article date, I think, is January the 14th. That's the article date. And everybody said I set the robbery up. When they caught the guys, 2 out of the 3, everybody got quiet. Then I got arrested. Everybody called me a scammer, this, that, and the third. Now this article comes out. Comes out. And since the article came out, hold on a second. Yeah, and since the article came out, right, now it gives a balance to what's actually happening. All y'all have to do is watch stuff unfold. All I want is my life back. All I want is people to leave my family alone so I can move forward. Period, point blank. I turn a young man in for allegedly committing a murder. They call me the Bling Bling Bishop. They plaster me all over the place. They start talking about me. They start this, they start that. I was the hottest thing. It started dying down. Then my church got robbed. And boom, that was it. Then they caught the robbers. 2 months later, 3 months later, stuff started to die down. Boom, then I get arrested. Boom, it picks back up. Everybody's saying, oh, look, he got arrested. All people that I know, oh, I knew something was up. I knew this, I knew that. Now an article come out because this prideful con man goes and do this article, and now he exposes himself. And now his victims reach out to me. His victims reach out to me, and they telling me how upset they are and all the money that they lost. So read the article. Post the article. Read the article. And you'll see in the first 4 paragraphs, y'all gonna see that the bishop is innocent. Y'all gonna say, this doesn't make sense. It don't even make sense. And at the end of the day, this is what happened to Black men. This is why there's so many innocent Black men in prison, because they don't have no voice and nobody don't believe them. This is why police officers are able to lock us up, beat us to death, and kill us. This is the reason why, right? Because we don't unite. Because we don't unite. And I'm asking you guys to unite with me, right? Because all the victims, well, a lot of the victims have already called and filed a report against him. Now let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. And Larry Reed and Bernard Jordan, they all know what's going on. And Larry Reed is a part of it. Oh man, it's just so much. It's just like, yo, it's like you guys got, and it's our own people, y'all. It's our own people. And this is why they could beat us to death. This is why they can shoot us when they want to shoot us. And then soon as they get off, everybody's saying no justice, no peace. Here's the justice right here, y'all. I'm a young black bishop pushing forward, fatherless. My mother raised me. So listen, y'all, God bless you guys. I just want y'all to read the article. That's why I'm up here. Hold on a second. I really want to protect the victims, man. They're texting me. Hold on, let me just see if they want me to say. I really don't want to say nothing. I know you watching. Yeah, somebody is reporting one of the victims' comments. Somebody's reporting their comments. So they said that they don't know if their comments is coming up. You see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, no, I still see your comments. Don't worry about it. You can hear me. I still see your comments. The date of the article is January the 14th, 2023. That's the date of the article. That's it. I'm 10 toes down, y'all. All right. And for all my Jewish brothers, shalom. Right? Because it's a lot of Jewish men that have been duped by this guy. And I know that you guys are watching. Some people are putting the article up right now. I know that you guys are watching. And I'm asking you, man, listen, don't let him get away with this. Because at the end of the day, look what he's doing to me. Millions of dollars being stolen. And they call him a businessman. So they call the con man a businessman, and they call the bishop the con man. That's the name of this article, y'all. The name of this article is The Mayor and the Con Man. That's the name of the article, y'all. The Mayor and the Con Man. And they called me the con man. Anything to take a black man out. All right, but let me block you since you think that nobody's texting me, right? So you won't be able to see. All right, there you go. All right, y'all. He messed with the wrong one. That's right. Amen. Yo, I have a family, and that's it. I got to protect my family, and I got to protect my church. And at the end of the day, this stuff ain't cool, y'all. Y'all have no idea you don't have no idea what I have to go through day to day. You have no idea at all. But God is able, and I believe that God will do it. God will do it. And there are going to be many, many more lawsuits that's going to be coming out. I want to just thank everybody that supported me. I want to thank my attorneys. I want to thank everybody that has been supporting me, and the ones that haven't supported me, just look at me as a young black man that's pushing forward, man. And I was thrown under the bus when my church got robbed. Everybody said it was me. Then once they found out I had nothing to do with it, nobody said sorry. Nobody said nothing. Now I get arrested. Everybody calling me a con man. An article by the grace of God pops out, puts the guy who's trying to throw me under the bus and trying to set me up. And all you guys have to do is look at it. Let me tell you something. Once you see who he is, then you're going to be able to determine, period. Once you see who he is, then you'll be able to determine. So I love you guys with the love of Jesus. Thank you so much. And I hope that you guys share this. I hope you guys, let everybody know that the bishop is innocent, man, not guilty at all, not guilty. And if you read, then you'll be able to see a young black man being set up. And our great mayor of New York City is being set up. And y'all have to see it. The bishop and the mayor of New York City is being set up by a con man. That's it. That's it. Look it up. Look at it. Look at it. That's all you have to do, y'all. Look at it. Read and look at it. That's it. And then you're going to see God prevail, period, point blank. So all of the victims that I'm seeing right now, I know I'm not going to call your names out, and I'm not going to call your Instagram and Facebook out, but don't worry, y'all keep pushing. And all right, let me get you out of here. You're done. All right, so thank y'all so much. No, he didn't, Karima. Thank y'all so much. Y'all pray for me as I pray for y'all. I'm 10 toes down, forward, y'all. 10 toes down, period, point blank. And this is what we're doing, y'all. I'm not running. I'm not hiding. I'm looking straight ahead, y'all. I'm looking straight ahead, and I'm doing what I got to do. You know what I mean? If y'all support the bishop, just put some fire up, man. Let me know. Fill my heart. Let me just see a whole bunch of fire. Just put some fire up. Put some fire up. Put some fire up, because I believe God. I believe God, and I know what God is going to do in this season. So y'all put some fire up. Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. And at the end of the day, we're going to look back on today and say, Dag, you remember what Bishop had to go through? If he can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it, right? A lot of my members left because of the robbery, but people are coming back. A lot of people stayed away because of the arrest. But now the truth is going to come out. Listen, y'all, we all have a Job season. We all have a Job season, y'all. And you got to stand 10 toes down. And by the grace of God, this article came out. And now y'all can see who's the real con man. Y'all can see in these first 4, and I'm not promoting the New Yorker, but what I'm trying to show you is all you got to do is read the first 4 paragraphs. Literally, the 3rd paragraph is going to show you everything. That 3rd paragraph, let me see, hold on one second. 1, 2, 3. That 3rd paragraph is going to show you everything. It's a quick read. It's about 7 or 8 lines. Put in the New Yorker, Bishop Lamar Whitehead. It's going to pop up. The mayor and the con man. Look at the 3rd paragraph and you'll be able to see what it is. Y'all keep me in prayer. All right. Y'all keep me in prayer. Y'all stay focused. Y'all stay firm. And listen, download the church app. Download the church app and we'll give you notifications of what's going on. The app is Leaders of Tomorrow Ministries. Go to your Google Play or your Apple Store. And I'm doing the huge grand opening for the church. Even though we've been in the building already, I'm doing the official grand opening this Sunday at 6 p.m. This Sunday at 6 p.m. We're doing a huge grand opening this Sunday at 6 p.m. So y'all come out and y'all celebrate. We're actually celebrating me being 7 years as a bishop and the grand opening of our new church location that we just opened up about a month ago. All right. So y'all come out, man, because this is going to be the story of how the bishop triumphed and came through his Job season with his hands up. And the Bible says, and when Moses lifted his hands, the Israelites prevailed over the enemy. But when Moses' hands got tired, Aaron and Hur came under him, gave him a rock to sit on and held up his hands. So I'm asking you guys to hold up my hands while they're tired, because this have been a long fight. And it's God said this is the year of the incredible. The year of the incredible. Incredible means when something is done that's impossible to believe. But you have to be in an impossible situation. An impossible situation for man to pull you out of. It has to be the stage where God comes through and everybody say it was only God. This is the time where everybody's going to say, That was only God. So therefore you could believe it. Not for Bishop Whitehead's name to grow, but for God's name to get the glory. Jesus' name to get the glory. And I want y'all to understand, we 10 toes down, y'all. 10 toes down, standing firm, y'all. If you didn't like me, find a way to love me, y'all. Be a part of my testimony. Jump on the bandwagon, y'all. If you didn't like me, be a part of this testimony, y'all. Only God can do this, y'all. This article right here, they thought they was beating me down, and it's actually a blessing, y'all. It's actually a blessing, y'all. It's a blessing. And if God can do it for me, he can do it for y'all. That's it. God is no respecter of person, y'all. No respecter of person. 10 toes down. Stay focused. Stay firm. I need y'all to put only God. Before I leave, just put only God. Just put only God, because he's the only one that can do it. He'll make your enemies call you to say, I'm sorry. He'll make your enemies call you and say, do you need some money? I just want to bless you because I thought something else about you. I just put only God, because you're going to have an only God situation, and you got to believe God for it to be only God. You can't see, it's better to need him and not have him than to have him and not need him. I'm telling you, y'all, I'm telling you. So when only God can fix it, if you don't have him, you got a problem. Stay focused, y'all. So for all the DL Hugleys and all the rest of them that threw me under the bus, only God. And y'all will see that the bishop is not guilty, and it's already starting. It's already starting. It's already starting. It's already starting. Somebody said you don't need validation from social media. You have who you need already. Well, let me tell you this. I don't use social media for validation. I use social media to see the testimony. Because at the end of the day, it's not about Bishop Whitehead. It's about you guys seeing 10 toes down, no matter what comes against you, that you can still stand firm. You can still stand firm and understand that God is in the midst. I need y'all to say only God, because this is an only God situation. Only God situation. And now you're seeing what God is doing. I stand for the kingdom of God, and I stand as a leader of the church. And Larry Reed will never, ever, ever have the authority he had over this church anymore. And yeah, he can get together with the authorities to lie and try to set me up. But this Bishop Whitehead, 10 toes down. 10 toes down. I don't care who like it. I don't care who loves it. I am a defender of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Love you guys so much. Y'all stay focused. Before y'all go to bed, just say, Bishop, just say, God, just bless the bishop for me. Bless Bishop Whitehead. That's all I need y'all to say. God, Lord Jesus, bless the bishop. Bless Bishop Whitehead in Jesus' name. That's all I need. Y'all go in peace, go in power. Remember, the New Yorker, that's the article. Put the New Yorker, Bishop Lamar Whitehead, and it'll pop up. It'll say the mayor and the con man. And you'll be able to see that Bishop Whitehead and the mayor of New York City is being set up by a con man. That's all you got to do. We're talking about the article. We're not talking about my case. We're talking about the article. And do your research on who they're talking about, and you will be able to see what's going on. Stay tuned, y'all. I want you to understand, if I can do it, you can do it. No matter what situation it is. This year is the year of the incredible. So look out for something that you can't believe possible will happen. This is the year of harvest, y'all. This is the year of harvest. Y'all go in peace. Y'all go in power. Love you guys so much. And I trust Jesus. 10 toes down, y'all. Deuces.